let's cover this BT shit. This shit is in the uproar. The top 50 um BT's top 50 battle rappers of all time list has the culture on fire. Now, what I was saying earlier in the show, and I'm gonna reiterate this, I have a problem with us clearly stating, yo, we don't think that this channel or this person is credible to give a list, but then we get in the uproar over the list. I never understood that. Like, if we don't hold you to that standard, right now, if URL came out with this list and certain individuals wasn't on it or they don't feel like it was accurate, I get that. But if you feel like a company of somebody that's like, because the writer is a he is a battle rap fan, but he's not a in the culture battle rap fan, right? So if you feel that way, why are you letting his opinion get you in an uproar? That's the part I don't understand. Like, if Smack made a list, by all means, the coach is in a frenzy. But it's like we allow anybody to come make an assessment or judgment, and then it gets under our feathers. Like me, I almost wasn't going to post it because it's like when you post shit like that, you're giving validity to it. Shout out to BT, shout out to the writer, but I'm just saying that's like Pop Troop. But when you saying he's in the culture, bro, just cause you do something doesn't mean you're in the culture. Like, let's get that correct. Like, DJ Academics post everything under the fucking sun. That doesn't really mean he's in the industry. Like, if you understand my analogy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, you can be in the culture but still be a casual watcher. That doesn't mean that you're on a I mean, day to day. To make a top 50 list, you have to be day to day. This is my whole thing, right? So, first of all, another thing I'm gonna say is any list you make, everybody's always gonna be mad. That's just how it goes. Anytime you give out an award, every year somebody's gonna be mad about Champion of the Year. Every year somebody's gonna be mad about a list, whether it be stock rising, stock drop, BT list, whatever. That's just how it goes in the nature of anything. Anytime there is a list or somebody crowned champion, somebody's gonna feel slighted. Somebody's gonna feel like they didn't get put on a list. Somebody's gonna feel like they should be taken off. That's just how it goes. So what I'm saying though is on my behalf, I just feel like if you doing top 50 ever, like I like in order for me to respect the list of anybody, if I was to do one myself, I want I would be given an explanation of this list on what's the criteria. That was my thing with Champion at first. Because in my eyes, when I hear Champion, I think of a nigga that didn't lose all year. But then almost everybody that got Champion had a clear loss, not a debatable, a clear loss. So that was my thing of like, okay, I need criteria to be set at the top of the year of what is going on. He gave it in the spaces. I didn't watch those. But what I'm saying is my criteria is like, to me it would be in terms of longevity, this is all time. Somebody that's been around for 3 to 5 years, they're not making my list. We talking about all time. We're not talking about a right now list. I think that's where a lot of people are getting confused too. We're not talking about a right now list. I didn't say just longevity would make you make the list, because you could be around for a long time and not be impactful. But I'm saying all time, all right, put it like this. Geechee Gotti, absolutely. But he's a special case. He's a one of one. That nigga's a Cactus Jack pair of Travis Scotts. He's a one of one. You're not going to get those all the time. So, what Geechee has done, some of us haven't done. So, that's why I'm saying he makes the list, in my opinion, of 50 greatest all time, because he's done certain shit that none of us have done. So it's like you have to put him in there. But other individuals may have been wilding right now, but I don't know if they skip over the list over other people that have been around for a longer time that are impactful. Like I see the argument with Reed Dollaz. Yes, Reed Dollaz should be on a top 50 all-time list because the list is not right now. And Reed Dollaz cultivated battle rap to get it to the point that it's at today. And I'm not somebody from Philly. I reside in Queens, New York. That's where I grew up. But I'll be lying to you if I tell you one of the first niggas I seen was not Reed Dollaz with his man holding him with on his collar with a Oakland Athletics hat on. So Reed Dollaz has to make top 50 of all time. Like, it's crazy that he doesn't. Right? Miss Hustle, the first ever battle on URL took place with her and E Hart. She has to be on the top 50 list. Like, she literally cultivated female battle rap. The first male and woman battle rap that I can remember that started making it a thing is Hustle versus O-Red, Queen of the Ring. She caterpillared Queen of the Ring. You know what I mean? Whatever they going through right now, she caterpillared it to get to where it's at on her own, on her name. E Hart, same thing. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. Then if you feel like yeah, whatever, I said it wrong. Call Kid Chaos to get the words the right way. I'm a half nerd / hood nigga, so you know what I mean. I know wild high tech shit, but I still say shit wrong. Forgive me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like E Hart and Miss Hustle should have made the list. And if you want to separate it, then you do your top 50 females, you do your top 50 males. But if you put them together, yes, I think Hustle and E Hart take a place of a guy on that list just because of what they did. We're talking about all time. So that don't even got it. I mean, Miss Hustle's still doing her thing now. E Hart is too. She been a little quiet. But what I'm saying is, even if you're not doing your thing now, it's not about now. It's about all time. Big T, yes. 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 Before there was a True Foe, before there was a Big Cannon, a Young Cannon, and everybody else that came out of Chicago, shout out to them. Them niggas is crazy. Legends, or gonna be legends, or new talent that's fire. There was Big T, put a whole city on his back. One of the main niggas in the Midwest movement, front line. He is a top 50 battle rapper of all time. That's why I'm saying I feel like this shit is credible. But before I made the list, I'm sitting down with 6 to 7 niggas. And we really gonna discuss this to make sure we get it close to being right. That's what I'm saying. You don't make this list by yourself. It's no way you make this list by yourself. Because you're gonna... Well, which niggas? Because what I'm saying, I ain't get a call. Jay Black ain't get no call. Like, who he sat down with? He needed to sit down with somebody. I mean, like it's even I seen Jay Mills put up a post, and y'all niggas are going for now. But again, if we talking about all time, he got a strong argument to why he should be on there. This is Jay Mills that literally put battle rap on television, on Making the Band with Ines, on battling Sir Castro in front of Diddy, in front of the Hit Factory years ago, with the legendary battle with Murder Mook. On 2/5, signed to Young Money, the first battle rapper to get a big deal. Now, I mean, he didn't send it to me, so he couldn't have sent it to everybody that's credible. Now, he ain't send that shit to Sean, he ain't send that shit to Clips, Goods, we would have heard about it. So he ain't send it to everybody. Now, I mean, I'm not, listen, it's gonna be an argument regardless. The whole key with some shit like this is to get this shit to close to being right. It's never going to be all the way right in anybody's eyes, because somebody's always going to have a strong case. Somebody's always going to have a like an argument. But I'm saying, like, these are just certain things that I feel like certain name, every name that I'm saying, like, it's like that's a bad miss up not to miss that name, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, that's a big, not Miss Hustle on there, not E Hart on there, not Reed Dollaz on there, not Big T on there. You know what I mean? For somebody else, not a J Mills on there. So, you know what I mean? Like, those is big misses. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't salute, but those are some crazy misses, man. I'll tell y'all that. Know what I mean? Big T should have been on that list, man. Alright. That's just my take on it though. But like I said, with any list that you ever make, everybody's never gonna be happy. So I totally understand it. I get it. Shout out to him for doing it. Shout out to BET for posting it. But I mean, you just gotta know. Any list, you make it in the hip hop community, you make it in the battle rap community, you make it in fucking acting, whatever list you make, it's always gonna be somebody that's upset. You know what I mean? That's just how this shit. This is how this shit goes, yo. That shit goes. But you know what I mean? Like I said, for a lot of people that feel like yo they not credible to make a list, or the guy Justin, shout out to Justin because he wrote the article that BET just posted it. Um, my whole thing is, you know what I mean, you making it valid by the way you arguing. Like that's why I said, like, if the culture don't feel like it's credible, then it's like why even bring that much attention to it or pay it any mind, because now you made it credible. Now it's valid. Now it's 100%. So you know what I mean? Like I look at things like that, like salute, thank you. I made the list, so you know what I mean. When I'm saying this, I'm not saying it from a place of I wasn't on it. I was on the list. You know what I mean? So hey, but I just look at it like I don't know. I got to a place in life. Let me tell y'all this. Maybe it's that. It's no more validation for me. You know what I mean? It'll take a nigga like Jay-Z to come say something about me, or Eminem at this point, for me to be like cool. Cause it's like you get bent out of shape about somebody's opinion. It's just their opinion. You know what I mean? It's just their opinion. So I don't really try to let that determine or ruin or break my